Come on then, who dares face me?
Welcome back, Privates 1 and 2. Some of the Magical Sky Commissar's clone abominations got out the lab. It is our job to kill them. To do so, I have enlisted the help of the Royal Canadian Army, which is what you are currently in.
Canada!
We are Leafs.
Yes, you are leaves. Private number 1 has the IQ of a leaf.
Yeah, hit you. Look at him coming.
Leaf that became a person.
Yes, that was thanks to genetic manipulation.
Sergeant, I have noticed that my feet are webbed. Did you combine me with a duck this time?
Yes, how did you guess?
Because they're fucking webbed.
I found a duck in the garden that was dead. I thought it would be fun to combine it with your body.
I now have snake eyes and webbed feet. What will be next?
To be fair,
You are a chaos.
Is that not normal for every day for someone who lives in the south?
Excuse me? We don't mate with ducks.
Just each other and close family members and sheep.
We mate with dolphins.
Private number 2,
even
shoot
more
private
disgusting.
number 1.
Too bad,
not
no
work.
friendly fire.
I really
Remember
need
to turn it back on, idiot. I have been rewarded. Artillery. How do I use it?
You go up to an artillery box. Also, private number 1, guess what? Guess what? I'm instructing you to guess. No, I'm saying guess.
I guess that you formed me with a new animal. What is the third animal?
No,
I guess dolphin.
I have access to chlorine gas.
Wait, what? No! Don't do... I hate you.
Have fun, private number 1.
You.
Private number 2,
bastard.
you are new to this, but whenever I have access to poison gas, I throw it upon private number 1's position.
I can hear it
Understandable.
coming.
Ow.
Yeah, that's artillery. It hurts, doesn't it?
We are immortal. Just shrug it off.
I really like this Enfield. Really nice.
It is a beautiful rifle. The one I own in particular is very nice.
I believe there was once upon a time there was a story called Angels or something about these things, of how fast they could fire in a trench. Can't remember the story. It was really cool.
There was a story that the Germans, when they first encountered British infantry at the First World War, thought they were facing enemies with machine guns because of how rapidly fast the soldiers could shoot, but it turns out it was just riflemen with Lee Enfields.
Yes, because this thing has the smoothest fucking reload animation ever.
I have a revolver with 6 rounds that has the range of about 10
One
meters.
on your left. One on your left. I'll handle it.
He died in the poison gas.
I figured it was a better fate for him. I aim for the balls most of the time, after all.
Of course you would look there.
He is a degenerate.
They are clones. Private 2. They deserve nothing more than my hate and contempt.
Just like you to the Magical Sky Commissar.
And the Magical Sky Commissar isn't here to tell me off, so he is a dick. Wrong guy to try and shoot in the back of the head, Private number 2. There you go. You finally figured it out.
I have absolutely
Oh, that was the sergeant, not Private 2. My apologies.
I was trying to shoot you in the back of the head with my revolver.
I noticed this.
Also,
I have 3 grenades, I'm happy.
because
Hello
you
there.
have rifles and I have a pistol, I'm just standing here, receiving with contempt at your continued existence.
I am hitting things, and so is AFL.
Yes, my revolver has the range of 2 meters.
Is
Therefore,
that the only weapon you get? Do you not get the sawed-off infield?
no, I get a various flavors of revolver.
That's horrible. Hmm. Calling in for support. Thank you, Magical Sky Commissar. The Magical Sky Commissar is giving us close quarters supporting fire. Prepare yourselves.
This is good.
I take back everything I have said about the man. He is a true man of culture. He understands.
None of your
Danger
shells
close.
killed the enemy.
They
I
move
cannot
pretty
see
quickly.
the pros.
It is about
He's
to get
coming for the
worse.
smoke.
Because I just called chlorine gas through the smoke.
I throw grenade. Yeet. You will blow up one German. Oh, you killed him before it blew up. I cry.
I
Good.
believe I'm having a seizure. The game crashed.
No.
This is very sad. But it was
He's going to
expected.
disappear. The Magical Sky Commissar says that his duty is done.
Private number 1, what is a Samasar?
It's an Osama with a SAR.
Private number 2 just vanished in thin air. He's a
I
witch.
knew it. Yes, choke to death.
Everything was fine
No.
until I threw a grenade.
Now
They
you
are
know
all
what not
choking
to
to
do.
Never throw a grenade again. Directly upon you.
The poison gas killed most of them. Just as God intended.
What is that god awful looking tank over there? Doesn't even have a cannon, it just has a machine gun.
Which tank are you referring?
The one right over there. To our right.
I am busy shooting Germans.
One of them actually had the goal to put on a gas mask. See it right over there? That one?
Oh, that is called the Whippet.
The Whippet.
It is a British tank which has 6 machine guns.
How thick was its armor?
I do not know. Nor do I remember to care.
If I'm,
It had like 13 millimeters or something crap.
yeah, it can be penned by literally fucking random machine guns.
I have reinvited you again, Private number 2.
I am seeing life through your eyes at this moment.
Oh, because it is a new wave.
Oh, so we have to kill them all before we get support? That sucks.
That is how war works. Oh, poison
just
gas
fall
is
in
to
our
our
cover.
left.
Yeah. Oh, you called in the artillery. I will not do it then.
Good. You learned something.
Remember that
Did he?
one time I called
No.
in 7 at one time?
Yes, you were an idiot. And still are.
I shall now toss more grenades.
I can
God,
bet.
I love listening to old war music while playing a game like this.
I like that your grenade blew that man's leg off. I actually watched his leg fly 30 feet in the air.
I aim very well when it comes to explosive, Sarge.
I doubt that.
I hit him in the knee, and
You're
then he
the
couldn't
type of
bow no
person
more.
who pees exclusively on the seat, as they cannot hit the inside of the toilet.
I like the splashing sound it makes. There's a difference.
This is why we had to fumigate the bathroom.
What makes you think that you will ever get to this trench, filthy fucking degenerate?
The fact that they are
This coming from
Germans.
you is ironic.
Yes, it is ironic. You are the biggest degenerate upon this battlefield.
Even
I
more so
do
than
it
the
with
French.
class. I am now level 2 Canadian.
That is a lie. I have risen from the grave.
Congratulations, Private number 2.
Welcome back.
Thanks
You
to
are
my,
not even walking on my screen. You are literally floating to and fro.
thanks to my dark necromantic technology, he has been risen from the dead.
Can you make it to where you can use his legs again?
On my screen, he is crouching everywhere.
On my screen, he's not even moving his legs.
Now he is jumping. And now he is
Now
hip
he's
thrusting.
crouching.
Hands on the way!
Get those squats in, man. Yeah. We're supposed to defend all the way over there, apparently.
Where's there? Be specific.
Apparently, out in no man's land, but there's also one over here. So
Ooh,
the one right beside where we were just at, and okay, it's the one all the way over here to the right.
The magical sky commissar comes. Look for his plane.
There he is. Oh God, here come the Germans. Firemen, Sergeant, they're coming. We need support. Oh my God, so many. Don't worry, I have 10 bullets. I'm sorry, I only have 1 bullet. I am reloading.
You lie. You lie as quickly as you go to molest dolphins.
I learned from the
He's
best
truly French.
of the Eldari race.
Incoming grenade. Back.
Nice throw.
It was not mine, it was theirs. I shot him as he was throwing it. That's why it landed short.
Incoming. They're in a perfect line.
Forward, boys!
I got a hit marker by shooting him in the shoulder. Bullshit.
Well, a shoulder wound does not mean you're dead, Private Number 1.
It means you can't use your fucking arm. Get out of the fucking way.
Reloading!
Again, I have to do your work for you.
I had to
Grenade.
reload. Shut up.
They run straight through the poison gas, but do not die. This is strange.
Get ready.
I hear screaming in the gas.
Good.
Scary.
Let them scream.
Laugh by me!
Why do I hear gas mask breathing sounds even though I'm not wearing a gas mask?
That is your PTSD.
Put it on and take it off.
Gentlemen, I have had a vision of the future. In the future, people will not need to fight on the battlefield. They will instead, using something called an Xbox controller, fly unmanned aerial aircraft with missiles that will kill anything they come across.
Sounds like War
Cowardice.
Thunder.
It
You
sounds
guys are
like
defending the wrong area. To the other side.
I was gaining more ammunition.
I was calling an artillery. This guy commissar told me that he was having a good day. And something about big titty Eldar girlfriends. I do not know what this is.
Stop
That sounds
projecting your
interesting.
insecurities onto the Magical Sky Commissar. The Magical Sky Commissar did not say any of such things.
Yes, he did. He just told me.
Magical
Oh,
Sky
God.
Commissar does not talk to you. He only talks through me. And right now he is saying that you are an absolute degenerate.
Bullshit. I just talked to him over the radio when I called in the artillery.
I believe you are lying. Also, on my screen, the Germans are moonwalking.
Did you see that too?
This German is screaming.
Shoot him again.
3 more rounds should finish
They are
him off.
coming.
There's Private Number 1. Where's Private Number 2?
To
Oh,
your
right
right.
next
over
to you. No, private number 1 is all the way away from you. Private number 2 is next to you, Kiwi.
I'm reloading.
Sergeant, my bad. Apologies.
You should apologize. When you wake up in the morning, you should apologize for your continued existence.
Grenade out. Yeet.
When you get up and look in the mirror, you should apologize for your existence.
Aha! Neat fro, right?
Giving you credit is beneath me.
Or to board Chattanooga choo-choo. And just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station at 3:45. Leave a magazine and then you're in Baltimore.
Oh no.
The guy was trying to shoot me while I was dancing. What a dick.
Good, he had taste. He was trying to preserve the sanctity of dancing and music.
Unbelievable.
I may be having another stroke.
Poor Private Number 2. I see. You are aiming your rifle out into no man's land, but you are not moving. This is very cinematic. Oh, he
He is
vanished.
gone.
Eyes up! Enemy incoming!
Do not worry, Sergeant. He'll be back.
But will I have a third stroke before this battle is over?
We must see how many strokes he has. This is our new goal.
Yes.
Where are they attacking from, Private Number 1?
Where you're standing.
Good.
I can see them coming through the chlorine gas.
I see them. They are disgusting. They smell like sauerkraut.
Headshot.
Oh, should I call it Liberty Cabbage?
Liberty cabbage. The fuck are you on about?
Do you not know? When the Americans joined the First World War, everything that was German became taboo. Sauerkraut was renamed Liberty Cabbage. German measles became freedom measles.
Pretty neat. Did not know that.
Your country has always been xenophobic.
No, we just seek to spread our love and prosperity to the world.
Do you not know?
Such a mistake.
The xenophobia was in you all along.
What was it? I've fucked many dolphins in my time.
This is why it was a mistake. You are a perfect example of this.
This
There's a
is
grenade
why
for you,
I need to
Germans.
go back in time with my time machine and make it so that the British win the War of Independence.
Good luck with that.
I will aid you.
You know, if in truth, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Could you imagine how World War II would have been if the British had all of our resources from the start?
This would have been entertaining. Look, there's Private
Well-
Number 2.
He has returned! Hip hip
Right,
hooray!
here we go.
Good thing we did not bury him very deep.
For the king!
Yes. I like the fact that he moonwalked back into the position.
He did not in my universe. Where are they
Okay,
coming
still no
from?
hostile enemies.
Attacking!
There is dirt in this cup.
Ah!
We defend the same area to the fucking far left.
There is dirt in that cup, Private. It is a pointless cup. And it's somehow
They called
bulletproof.
in chlorine gas upon us.
That
Painful.
means that my gas will be less effective because they will already be wearing gas masks.
This is bullshit.
Shoot them.
I cannot see.
I can't see anything.
They are coming up the center.
Toss your nades then.
They
I
are,
see
just,
nothing.
they are outside grenade range for now.
I see them. I see them. I've made it to a position where I can see. Oh boy. This is not good. There's a lot. Private number 2. My friend. There are a lot coming to you on the left flank. I'm trying to hold the middle with the sergeant. I wish you luck.
I appear to be entering an alternate reality where I'm having to reload twice.
This is not good. Keep shooting. And learn to reload only once.
No, I believe my connection to this body I'm possessing is failing.
This is not hardcore Henry. Get it right, Sarge. Real life, and you are failing.
Private number
Private.
1, are you telling me what to do?
Yes.
Have fun with more chlorine gas.
You're a jerk.
And don't forget it,
I'm going to rape your daughter.
I am not married, nor do I have a daughter.
Are you
I am-
sure about that?
I am
You
an immortal.
Yes, and you have enkindled many women over your time, along with a couple dolphins, from what I have been told.
Please stop projecting your own insecurities onto me.
That's not what the dolphin said about your insecurities.
You are disgusting. Every fiber of my being will be dedicated
Good.
to
And don't
sterilizing
forget
you.
it. Stop resurrecting me. That way I can finally die and go to dolphin heaven.
That is why I keep resurrecting you. The dolphins keep paying me not to.
Bullshit.
Keep me from dying.
You lie. They love me. Because my family certainly didn't love me.
Your family was a bunch of Stone Age farmers. That is where I
They
kidnapped
were
you
fucking crackheads. Get it right, Sarge.
The enemy is attacking!
from. Ow. Barbed wire hurts.
Really?
Why are you
Defend
still
all the way
wearing
on the
your
roof.
gas mask?
Because I know your tricks.
Why did I just get pushed off of this?
Because I nudged you by accident.
Quickly, to the right, men.
Okay, lads, let's do this! We need artillery support over here!
Aha, another 3 kills to add to the town. Oh, 5 kills. 6 kills. Die, Kaiserreich faggots.
No.
I shall give you all the sauerkraut helping.
Your insults need work, Private number 1. I like that a lot of them are dying from poison gas.
It is so funny. Hooray, 2 kills.
I
Well
just
done.
watch them clutch their throat,
Throats
and then
and
my
die.
grenade
Yes.
blows their legs off, just like God wanted.
Yes. Greetings, Sergeant. Have you come to promote me again?
No, you are still
He does not
private
deserve a single
third
promotion.
class, third class. And I have still confiscated your toilet roll.
Why?
You
You
used
must
it yet, though.
use a handful of sand. Yes, I have used the toilet roll.
Very unfortunate. That one has a gas mask on. Get him. Get him.
They are learning. Not all of them, obviously.
Not all of them, though.
Ready, boys, here they come!
The commissar has seen fit to give you another set of artillery. Congratulations.
The magical sky commissar shows favor.
Hey, why have you not been awarded with any artillery? This is sad. Shameful.
Likely because I keep having strokes.
Yeah, I think private number 2 keeps having strokes.
Eyes
Bam,
up!
bam, 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 bam. The artillery is on both of you. Move.
No,
It's on both of you. Move.
no. Instead, I'm going to eat this stew that someone's left on this pot. It does not look very appetizing.
Oh my god, it's still hitting us and we're all the way over here. What the fuck? We should have called in artillery before that thing came. Oh shit. A lot of Germans coming down the center. I shall join you in this endeavor. Sergeant, private number 2. I was about to say sergeant.
Private number 2 has not been promoted to private or sergeant yet. If I recall, he is still private third class, second class.
He should be promoted to corporal. The amount of seizures he's had has made him worthy of such a feat.
No.
Nice shots. One tapping people is your specialty. Same as you are with a one jump pump.
You are disgusting. Also, the revolver I am using uses the 4.55 cartridge. It is a
No wonder you
incredibly
can't kill
powerful
things.
cartridge. Designed to kill rampaging Zulu tribesmen.
What the hell's a Zulu?
African.
Oh, yes.
Think Shaka Zulu.
Barbarians.
Isn't the poison gas beautiful? It's like a magnificent cloud. I do not know what you are shooting at, Private. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. They are dying in the gas again. Beautiful. I shall toss grenades into the gas. Like the man I am.
Most of them are just dying from poison gas.
It is a good
Oh
thing
shit,
they
there
are.
are some on us.
There were 2 enemies on our left. How did we miss them?
I am now level 25. I am
Check
proud.
your corners, Private.
Not giving this up without a scrap.
I have been awarded more commissar duty. I do love that we are in a trench that only allows 1 ammo box.
Do you think we are worthy of more than 1 ammo box? We must kill
Yes.
50,000 Germans before we are allowed that honor.
I'm pretty sure we've approached that number multiple times of us playing this game.
What game? This is reality.
Eyes up!
Oh, yes.
Incoming!
You're losing 10 points every time you hit me. You should stop it. Oh, you're hitting the box. Never mind. Continue as you will.
He is hitting the medical box.
They are coming. I can see their filth.
Private number 2.
I can smell their
Look at
sauerkraut.
my animation. Does it not look incredibly stupid? I approve
Help
of
me.
your 360 spin.
Help me.
No,
Sergeant, Private, they're coming.
I could help you, but I will not.
I would rather help the enemy.
At least the enemy do not rape dolphins.
I'm reloading! Cover me!
The use of grenades and artillery in that time was good at breaking up the enemy attack.
Thank you.
I will not even
try
need to
hard.
use my poison gas this round.
I believe I'm having another stroke.
God damn it.
I think there were some problems when I resurrected him with my dark technology.
You need to stop stealing technology from the Drew Kiwi.
If they leave it unattended, then I steal it. Private number 2
Did
vanished
Private
again.
Number 1 just say Drew Kiri?
Yes, he did. One thing about
What is a
Private-
Drew Kiri?
Ancient Norse Scot. And very scary.
We need artillery support over here.
I think I lied about not needing to use my poison
Yeah,
gas.
you might need to use it now. Oh god, they're in the trench. Angel of Verdun, help me.
No angels would help you. Maybe you should
Nor
try.
would demons. They view you as too debauched, even for their tastes.
They have overrun the trench line. They have overrun the trench line.
I am beating
Sergeant,
them
they're
to-
all around you.
I am having to beat them to death.
Oh my god, I'm still alive. I'm reloading.
What wave is this, Private?
12.
This is good work. We have not even lost the forward position yet.
Yes, but we have lost private number 2.
I wish it would have been you, Private number 1.
Hands on the
Unfortunately, I pay for decent internet and don't live in a desert. Out of character, I'm really sorry, fucking Eighth. Please don't be mad at that. I'm joking, I swear.
You live in an incest state.
That I do. That I do.
He admits it.
I live in a
Good
land
point.
of sheep and fuck all else.
I am now having an actual seizure from using my auto clicker and continuously flipping through you guys.
Call in the artillery and it's needed.
I just did.
I have a headache now.
Help!
Nice.
Help! They're coming.
forward, boys!
There's a lot of
This
them
is-
on our left, Private.
But there's a lot in front as well.
I think the ones to our left are a bigger concern.
I'm reloading. We need to get them out of the trench. This is not good. They're on us.
Ah. It's
I'm
doing
throwing
that thing
grenades.
where it needs to double reload again.
Oh god. They are upon us. Behind you, Sarge. Behind you.
I do not care. Good with the grenade.
All I see is lag.
I am sad. I am dying of gas. Fuck.
Man up.
Damn, you put your gas mask on.
They are overrunning the trench.
Kill as many of them as possible.
They are bringing down. Ah. Ah.
They threw a grenade at me and I died. My
Ah.
arms are blown off.
Ah.
Character looks
No.
like Joseph Stalin.
Ah. I need to reload. Oh god.
For the German.
Use grenades.
Artillery.
They're
Artillery on my
already in
own
amongst
position.
you.
Oh god. Oh god.
How did
Oh,
you
God.
miss?
Oh god.
How are you missing?
I'm not.
You missed 2 shots in my perspective.
Oh fuck.
I am rooting for the Germans.
At
No.
least they do not have sex with dolphins.
You don't understand. It feels good.
Get ready, boys!
You deserve to die.
Any hole feels good. If you have enough lube.
This is vile. Oh, gas mask would probably be helpful.
Yes, please don't die on the first beginning of the wave, considering I just saved the game.
Saved is a loose term. Much like the inside of the dolphins you meet.
They are quite loose.
Please kill him, Private number 1. I am sad that you cannot actually kill him.
Is he worth the ammunition?
No, this is a fair point.
Use that as your excuse. Definitely not until the friendly fire. It's off. This is where I wish I had a scope. But then again, considering last round, I'm glad I don't have one. Actually, what I would really like to have is a goddamn machine gun right now.
We are Canadians. We do not get machine guns.
We are Canadians, all we get is maple syrup.
Maple syrup, leaves, and liberalism. All disgusting combinations.
Stop jittering around, you German slut.
How do you know that they are sexually promiscuous? Stop projecting your own feelings onto the enemy.
They are coming towards me with elegant fervor. They are degenerates just like me. Here's a grenade, you degenerates. Enjoy it! Explode! Die for my queen!
Queen, Kaiser Wilhelm. Oh, I guess Kaiser will. No. It's not. You're an idiot. It's King George V who is king at the moment.
No, we're not British, we're Canadians.
Yes. This is 1915.
Who
King
said I was
George
talking
V.
about any queen of the actual countries?
Oh,
I hail of Slanesh!
a drag queen. You're
Oh, you
referring to a
bastard.
drag queen. I understand.
You can go fuck your king queen.
Oh,
King
he's one
queen.
of them.
I'm
No! He's
sure that
not.
Slanesh would enjoy it, for he is a degenerate.
You are terrible.
He is interested
You
in
deny the
boy
truth.
pussy.
He is not a he, it is a she.
It is literally a he.
No, it
twink.
is woman. She who thirsts. She
it's a
who
twink.
thirsts.
It is a twink
Only
boy.
one race refers to Slanesh as she.
Yes, and they are the
Slaneshi
correct race.
demons say king queen.
Hold your ground, lad.
It is correct because the Eldari said so. She is a she. And the Eldari can always sense the future. They know.
He is denying that he is interested in twink boys.
You are both dicks. Shave that shit off your fucking upper lip, Sergeant. You'd look disgusting. Every
Take
time
that
you hit
bullet
me,
wound out of your head.
Eyes up.
flexes and bullet falls out of form. Artillery on our position, run!
No. I cannot actually run because I am now glitched into the... There we go.
Sergeant, you're in the middle of the red circle. Move!
I was glitched into the floor.
You're losing 10 points every time you hit me. Is it worth it?
Yes.
As you wish. Oh, I don't need this gas mask on anymore. Oh, I can breathe.
Do you know
Why
what
are you
is
wearing a leaf?
absolutely hilarious? Private number 2 has more points than private number 1.
The fuck he does. The fuck he does.
He does. He has 2,000 points. Oh,
I have 5,000 points, prick.
Yes, but
I
I
am
keep having
The
strokes.
definition of a
This phone keeps
tryhard.
resetting.
that artillery was actually moderately effective.
This is not good.
I called
There's
in
a
poison
lot.
gas to drown them.
Does my score reset every time I load back into the game?
Yes.
Yes, I'm afraid.
Then I
private
likely
number 2.
actually do have more points than him.
No, you don't. I am the better shot.
Yes, but points are also gathered by staying close to your sergeant, making kills inside his command aura, and things like that, which you tend not to do, private number 1.
Oh, that's a thing? I didn't know that.
Yes,
They are wearing gas masks.
they are learning. Gas masks do not prevent them from being grenaded to death, though. I'm hearing gas mask breath even though I'm not wearing my gas mask.
Then it is not just me.
I believe this is what we call the Darth Vader syndrome.
Grenade out. I have taken a hit.
Good.
It stings.
When I get my
Good.
pistol license, the first pistol I will buy will be this Webley revolver. I was
You
shot
like
in the
the
head
Webley?
and my arm fell off.
Fuck, where? Oh. The fuck down.
Ready, boys. Here they come.
Thanks to my dark necromantic technologies, I have been risen from the dead.
I am now done with listening to Chattanooga Choo Choo. I have now turned that off. I shall now listen to what shall I listen
I have a song for you to listen to.
I shall now listen to Yellow by Hatsune Miku.
Of course you would.
Ah, yes.
Degenerate.
Wow. I am now very happy.
Eyes up.
Her
Enemy
voice
incoming.
fuels me.
She will never be yours.
It is not even real.
It is not real. It is a figment of your imagination.
It is sending me into a
She is a corporate
Nico,
product.
Nico rage. Oh,
Just as Project Melody is not actually real.
she is real in my heart. That is all that matters.
Your heart is as black as your soul, and just as misguided.
And she is the one good spot in it. So be it. I will accept this
That
fate.
is fucking sad.
I shall butcher the language because I am a weeb and it feels great.
Forward, boys.
I have no regret or feelings. Her
You are the
voice
type
fuels
of
me.
weeb that makes other weebs embarrassed to be called weebs.
At least I don't dress up like a gigaroo freak who wants to be a fucking Jap but can't do it because they are ugly as fucking shit and everyone knows it.
I approve of your song.
I am now tossing nades into the gas. Hoorah!
There are 6
It's
enemies.
time to call in
charging up.
artillery!
I am nearly dead. I am dead.
I am now hip fired. Artillery inbound, run!
It only affects you. It does not affect Private Number 2.
They are coming! Oh,
Good
that
work,
hurt.
Private Number 2. Meanwhile, Private Number 1 is chucking grenades.
It would be very
Yes,
helpful if they
scream,
did not
German!
stand
Scream for
10
me!
Reloading.
Trust me,
I will
am
not
fired.
scream for you, you degenerate.
I am talking to the German who is currently screaming behind me.
That is interesting. If we check our connections to this dimension, one of us has a ping of 69, which is interesting because that is a sexual reference. The other has 250, and the other has 550.
I shoot you in the ass because it makes me happy. Enjoy it.
Of course it does.
I have a question for you all, privates. I could switch to the Lee Enfield rifle at any time, but I have chosen to use the Webley.
Oh, so you can have a rifle. Neat.
But I will not, because the rifle is actually a competent weapon. Also, I was given artillery support for being dead the entire wave.
Hmm. Interesting.
The magical sky commissar rewards me.
It's because I'm listening to better songs than he has ever made. Da 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 da.
I have to pose a question to you, Private Number 1.
Yes.
How much money have you sent to Project Melody?
Believe it or not, Sarge, only 1,000.
That is
You
less
are a
than I
simp.
expected.
But I am
You
still
are a-
disappointed.
I haven't sent her anything, actually, in truth. I don't know how.
Would you send her money if you could?
Yes,
You are a simp, and you deserve to die.
I don't mind it. For Project Melody, I shall be a simp. And many other things,
Degenerate.
whatever she needs me to be. For her, I shall dance. For her, I shall wear a kilt. For Hatsune
her, would
Miku,
you get a
though, I will
restraining
go
order?
any further. For Hatsune Miku, I may get a restraining order. For she is only 16. Oh wait,
yeah.
16 is actually illegal in Japan. Never mind. It is
And
fine.
it is legal in New Zealand too. And Australia.
And Australia. Not very progressive your countries are.
Wait.
They are getting
ours.
dangerously close. Keep shooting.
I've called in poison gas.
This is not good. Tossing nade. Yeet.
Oh, I do not have grenades anymore because I got the infield.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, tossing nades again. Yeet. Yeet.
Those are smoke grenades.
I know.
I watched the man's leg fly off. That was funny.
They are taking a look at them. They are going around the left of the gas. Clever girls.
They are not girls.
You're the only female here.
Who is the only female here?
Quite an ugly one at that.
That is only because he is one of those new-grained transgressions.
Did you forget that he fucking gender swapped you with a snake? Snakes can change their gender. Certain breeds, anyway.
How do you know this?
Because I studied
Fuck snakes,
reptilians.
He has sex with
I believe that
animals.
he studied.
Also, frogs
I believe
possess
he
this
studied
ability as well,
reptilians in a certain way.
along with spiders. Believe it or not. Thank you
Switching
for
to
the
the
support.
Lee Enfield rifle now means I'm getting kills.
Hooray! Grabbing more grenades now. Because they are literally the. Oh, by the way, we're on wave 17.
I think my record is 30. If we get
On
here
the
with
first
a,
French.
if we get here to that level, while we fight alongside a man with seizures and a private who is a degenerate, I will be most impressed.
Yes. By the way, is that level 30 on your first trench?
Yes.
Damn. Alright, try hard mode is engaged.
When they
Increasing the
start
volume of Hatsune Miku.
When
Oh,
they
yes.
start showing up with MP18s and flamethrowers, that is when shit gets difficult.
Wait, they actually do that eventually? Goddamn, I didn't know that.
And
Calling
they
in
start
artillery.
showing up with
Germans.
body armor.
Do you think they fight fair?
They use superior German
The
technology.
artillery is on you! The artillery is on both of you! Run! The artillery is on both of you! Run!
We are not affected
Enemy
by...
artillery! That's
Oh.
enemy artillery! Run! Oh shit! Alright, it's ended, I think. Yep,
The
it's ended. Get
Germans
back
are
to positions.
teleporting.
Go! Go, get back to
Germans are
positions.
teleporting around. They have darkness technology.
There's so many, Sarge! There's so many!
Kill them.
I'm throwing grenades! Oh god! Hatsubiku, preserve me!
Hatsumiku, kill him.
I was about to say that.
Why do you sync on similar wavelengths? Could it be that my
Because we
warp
need
dust
you.
shenanigans has upset both of you? For this I am sorry.
I believe that was called cheating. Although
Chris,
I do
music.
find that amusing, as that was a fight between two people who could not actually lose.
By the way, Sergeant, did you realize that in that fight, that apparently we were fighting for 3 days straight, according to according to the GM?
I could believe that. It's like Sigismund versus Sevatar over again.
Yes,
Except
and you
this
won by stabbing me through the chest
twice.
twice. Oh. It was a really cool. I love the fact that's actually a thing, and that's why they were just like, "We will be exiting warp space soon. Get the fuck off my ship." Because we must have fought up and down that ship the whole time, breaking shit.
No, you took up the entire space of the dueling ring. So no,
Oh,
not
okay. So none of them could fight. Oh, that sucks.
Yes, and they are anxious to cause havoc now.
I like that so much. That German has a scarf. Kill him.
Ready, boys. Here they come.
Does he
I
remind
know.
you of the clown that fucked your mother?
It wasn't a clown. It was a dolphin.
Stop reading inappropriate manga.
You should start reading more inappropriate manga.
I read some of it. It turned me off to the point I didn't want to read it anymore.
Did it really make you go floppy woppy?
Sergeant,
A shame.
Yes, private
Sergeant.
number 2.
is Private Number 1 actually part dolphin, and that's why he's
Artillery,
such-
you guys ran into the artillery. Run the other way. Y'all are in the center. Go away. Run.
Private
I am
number 2
iron
is not.
without, I will be fine.
Private number 2 is not actually part dolphin. That is just his
Does he want to be?
PTSD. Yes, he wants to be. He keeps asking me if I can fuse him with dolphin genitalia. I keep refusing.
Infuse him with goose genitalia.
You had connections to the dolphins.
The dolphins of Atlantis want you dead. There is a price on your head.
We can go back to the middle now.
I do not want to.
Well, that is where they are coming, so hurry the fuck up.
Private number 2 is firing from a perfect flanking position.
They are in the trench. They're in the trench. I am almost dead. I am tossing nades.
We are still alive.
That is a lot more Germans.
I am slightly disappointed that you are still alive, Private.
When I have Batsun Miku blaring in my ears, I am very maneuverable and powerful. Or I can take as many shells as matters, as long as I get to finish the song.
Finish to the song? Ew, that is gross.
Do not worry, it only takes 7 minutes. Which is better than
You
your
mean
most recent
seconds.
lover. She calls you a one-shot pump, whatever that means.
Since I am an immortal sergeant who may or may not be an artificial intelligence inside a robot body, I do not know of the things you speak of.
So first of all, okay, let's take a second back here. First, Sergeant, you were a perpetual. Then you were a blank. Now you are an immortal robot.
In the
He is all
words
of
of in the words of the great Joker, if I'm going to have an origin story, it is better if it is multiple choice.
Why do you sound like
like Alfarius.
Alfarius at this point?
Perhaps I am actually Alfarius.
It's almost as if you look like a name out of my name, Lucifarius.
Do you know what I am? I am the person who keeps getting artillery for my bravery.
God damn it, that is bullshit.
All I had to do was switch to the Lee Enfield rifle.
You are cheating. Go back to your pistol.
Magical Sky Commissar favors me.
I refill my ammo. I need the grenades. They are very useful.
It is interesting. First World War grenades were temperamental. They tended to sometimes explode in their people's hands.
Really? Yeah, that sucks.
I prefer the German grenades.
They
I
have
now
sticks
wish into
attached
the
to
way
them.
of
They are
dust.
fun.
Yes.
The Way of Dust is another song by Hatsumiku from 2013. It was really nice.
I wish
It's
I
much
could show him.
fast-paced.
He is listening to music from the future
Very
again.
techno savvy. Oh, it's so good.
Techno music was invented by the Japanese to brainwash people.
And it has worked very well.
This is
Anime
the
was
world of Magical Sky
the
Commissar.
Japanese so that they would, so that people would forget their war crimes in World War II.
Yes.
That is also correct.
Yes. Here they come. I shall now use one of my. Okay, Kiwi used it first. Incoming! Death. Death. Desu. Butunemetska.
You are a baka.
Nani?
I just watched 3 people's legs fly off.
That was incredible.
hilarious.
Hatsumiku
I
approves.
just got 4 kills in a row, apparently.
I
Nice.
flanked you, German. How does it feel? Yes, run towards me. Come see me. I have removed my pants now. Come to me.
Private number 2, give me a mental note to kill Private number 1. Also,
Understood.
Private number 2, make a mental note that if we are ever to on a duel again, I should cut his head off.
You know, if it weren't for you parrying that one time, I would have actually decapitated you. So
But you didn't. Also, that was cheating.
that was
We have
not
now-
cheating. It was warp
we have-
dust.
We have now learned that that was cheating.
I was not. I didn't know. Stop head glitching. Bad German. I really like the Lee Enfield now. I think it's so fun.
It is my favorite rifle in this and probably reality.
Yeah. I still think my favorite rifle still goes to the M1 Grand, though, from World War II. Can't get rid of the cha-ching!
I have not fired one of those, but I wish to.
They feel amazing when you fire it.
Do not they feel amazing? Do not tell me you've had sexual congress with a rifle.
Well, I mean, the barrel's large enough.
Hold your ground, lad.
I think
I
that
do
was a
believe that he.
self-burn.
I do believe
It's a
that the rifle
303.
hole with him.
3006.
Oh, 306. Fuck.
This rifle, the Lee Enfield, is 303.
Derp. Derp, derp. Oh, the one that I would make love to, though, the MG42.
Now he wishes to have sex with guns. His degeneracy knows no bounds.
I do believe that is just called being American.
Yes, but there's a difference between wishing to have sex with guns and actually doing it.
Have you not seen what the
One-
Japanese did with their fucking World War II ships? They turned them into anime waifus. I
Yes.
just do the same with my guns.
This is why Japan needs to be stopped.
They are doing just fine.
Do that.
I'd much rather Japan be in charge than China.
At least you are correct on this. The magical sky commissar comes.
Hooray!
I see his plane. All
It's
salute
gorgeous.
the magical sky commissar.
Yeah.
I suppose I should get back to shooting.
Yes. I will call in artillery support. I cannot call in artillery support. I think someone has cut a line behind enemy lines, behind our lines. This is not good.
Or I can. It means you're out of artillery barrages.
This is bullshit.
I have 4. Now I have 3.
Now I have none. I am very sad. Why do I have none? I have the most kills.
Maybe because you used them all. And the artillery direction officer does not want to give artillery to someone who
God.
sodomizes dolphins.
Ah, you filthy German degenerates. Degeneracy is my job.
Support over here.
It's a job that you're far too suited for.
There's too many! There's too many! There's too many! I am tossing grenades! They're in the trenches! Oh my
Yeah.
god! Oh
That
my
was
god!
a spectacular death. I had a spectacular death. I was shot backwards into the trench.
I
Nice.
see
Oh
your dead
shit!
corpse.
Sergeant, they're in the trench!
I am
Requesting
aware of
support!
this. I am behind you. I called poison gas on them, and it's managed to drive them off for now. But there are more incoming.
10 more waves, Sergeant! 10 more waves! We are wave 20.
They are teleporting around the battlefield. It is hard for me to fight like this.
One behind us. Got him. Kill the ones with gas masks first. The rest are not worth your time.
There are people in the trench.
I'm reloading. I'm reloading. I wish I had a bayonet.
I have one.
Oh god, I'm almost dead.
Good.
I will not die this day, thank you, Sergeant.
You should have waited
Thanks
3
for-
more seconds.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't know why I saved him there. That was my... Oh.
He's dead.
Hooray!
One. Oh, there's only a few more. Come on,
Whoever
Sarge.
kills you shall receive a medal made out of your bones.
I request you commission this medal, Private Number 2. There he is.
It shall be done.
I shall now listen to Candy Candy by Gumi.
It shall be gifted to my cousin Dirk von Eisen. He is the one that killed you.
Good. Good work, Dirk von
An
Eisen.
honorable job. Oh, I live again. Hooray. My degeneracy returns.
There is Abe's previous body. We must prepare it for burial. Prepare to meet
There is a
cruisers.
random person with us now.
Hooray. Hunter 0 blah 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 blah.
Let's see if he is more worthy than the other privates.
Athel, they gave you a trench coat. Are you warmer?
No.
A shame.
Where are they attacking
Here they come.
from?
Those cooks
Directly
get cold.
ahead. They're coming from the middle again.
You have a scarf.
What? How'd I get a scar?
Oh, there's a man with a Webley pistol with the bayonet attached.
The fuck?
And the fact
Oh,
he
that's
is
cool.
The fact he is firing from that range proves he has no ammunition discipline.
Candy, very sweetie, broken love. Ooh, he called in gas in front of us. How are we supposed to fight back? We can't see them.
By calling our own
I'm
gas.
moving to the side.
This is not good.
They come through the gas. Fire at
For the
will.
leaves, I toss my nades.
You wasted them. The gas killed a lot of them already.
I didn't realize there was chlorine gas inside the gas. Do not worry, I have
Yes.
3 more.
It's actually rather pretty.
Uh,
That man made it through the gas, and I just shot him in the head.
the ones that are getting through are just getting blasted. Gotta say, there would be no way to win this unless there was gas on our team.
Are you not glad I picked the Canadians instead of the French?
Yes. I'm still also happy to have 10,000 points.
Who would be glad to play as the French?
No one.
Besides, actually, no, not even the French would want to play as the French.
I'm pretty sure Tripp would because he is French.
I support this theory.
You didn't know this?
Makes sense. I did
Tripp
not know
comes
this.
from a family of French immigrants.
That explains some of the old comments on my videos about Frenchmen.
Yeah. You're welcome for that little too. To the later learn to know your friends, Lord Kiwi.
I barely know anything about myself.
I'm kind of a mix of Northern Europe.
I am a mixture of multiple animals.
You are a
And drugs.
disgusting degenerate.
But no, in real life, I am the offspring of a German father who has 17 kids from New York to Mexico, and an Italian mother who just turned out to be a really, really stupid person.
My ancient family are descended from Scottish Highlanders.
This is why I am so tall. I'm 6'2". Ow, I took a bullet to the face, still alive.
I am
Actually,
German, English, Irish, Norwegian.
I am pure English
and
Scottish.
Jewish.
Yes. We are all mutts to the modern world.
At least I am
I am
not
highly
French.
Germanic, though, so I am German.
How
Oh,
does
the
it
Kaiser
feel to be
Reich.
slaughtering your countrymen?
Headshot.
Ready, boys.
Again, I am awarded artillery
I
for
am
my
iron
bravery.
within, so it does not matter.
I can't believe this Kiwi is actually catching up to me in kills, but he is cheesing.
No, I am actually using a real rifle instead of
You are cheesing by using the gas.
No, I'm using a rifle.
Yes, it is.
No, because I was using the gas before. Who the hell
Wants to
wants to
switch?
change the... No,
Fuck
the
that guy.
French.
F2, bitch.
Hands on the way.
I think if you do slash, or is it...
The artillery is nowhere near us, by the way, but it is on the position that we need to defend all the way to the right. I stuttered. Fuck. You heard nothing.
You don't know how.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Fuck you. Piss off. You're a bastard. I hate you. Don't make fun of my stuttering. It's very rare. And I spent many years in special education to fix it. My mouth is incredibly dry.
That person
really
who
wanna
wanted
get
us
some
to
water.
change to Frenchman quit.
Good. Wait, he's still in the game.
Oh, I thought he quit because I could not see him.
Well, he's right here with his little Webley revolver. And he's going to kill himself now. Oh, no, he's coming back. Just shoot.
To be fair, the Webley does have a range of like 6 meters.
Nope. I'm just killing everyone that gets close to him, just so he can't get any kills at this point.
Ammo.
Refill your ammo at the nearest ammo crate.
Yep.
Can
I'm
you
down
not
to
do that
22 rounds.
No, you can do that during a round. You can only do it once
Yeah.
a round, though.
Yeah, once per round though.
Okay.
Oh, did you do it too early? Ouch.
Remember,
There we
you
go.
can still beat them to death.
I did not do it this round.
Good. Then you have ammo.
Yes.
Be sparingly.
I watched 4 Germans in unison clutch their throats and die.
They were obviously cousins.
Special cousins.
They were my cousins.
They were Mississippi cousins.
I don't know why they were fighting for the Kaiserreich.
Because neo-Nazis.
Ah, typical. Did you just shoot at me, bastards?
Some of them are wearing gas masks. They're learning.
Forward, boys.
I knew I saw someone with a gas mask. Candy, 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 candy.
Why are you a weeb?
It's such good. It fuels me, Sergeant. Oh, there's a lot of Germans here. They really want my blood, but it doesn't matter because I have friends. I have family.
Let's abandon him.
I don't do it, please. Don't out of Germans.
Oh crap, I am now out of ammo. Somebody cover me.
I am throwing grenades now because they have all rushed forward right as you said that. That is a shame. That is very scary. Grenades go off. Grenades go off.
I've ordered
The man is,
artillery.
our hunter has died. The man with the bayonet Webley has fallen.
I've called in an
Oh, God.
artillery to save us.
It's okay, we won.
Oh, there is a
Oh,
big
God.
pile.
Oh god.
Slightly disappointed that I used the artillery.
Yeah, like, oh god.
I am using this German as cover.
Hold your
Look at that pile of dead Germans. This must be 50
Isn't it
of them.
beautiful? It's
I am
fucking
using one as
beautiful.
cover.
Good work. Remember, Private Number 2, you will not be dishonorably discharged for necrophiliac liaisons.
My pants were already off
Private
3 waves ago, Sergeant.
I am not private number 1. I care not.
That is the correct answer. You have made me proud.
I will, however, dismember their corpses.
The enemy is attacking.
He seems to
You
be.
almost sound like a certain evil-ass communist that we knew in one video game. Or one life.
That was a very weird experience. It came out of
I
nowhere.
still can't believe he did that. Ripped
He
apart
did.
a body right in front of us. And then proceeded to try and kill me. Then again, I
As of
can't really blame him
Australian,
for that.
be completely disinterested, except for murder hoboing.
By the way, Lord Sergeant, do you believe that he is a trying to be a Mary Sue?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay.
Forward,
I'm
boys!
glad it's not just me and Ace.
Are they attacking the center? Is that where they're coming from?
Yes, they're trying to take the left flank
Why are we on the right flank then?
because you guys are amazing and y'all like to shoot at things that are not coming directly towards you. Oh god. I'm reloading. Chewy, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good. The artillery is blowing them up.
That man had a magnificent mustache. Too bad he blew up.
It was Stalin's father.
Boss, Gene gas, I think is what it said. Was Stalin's father a German?
I don't know. I tend not to learn about
Stalin
evil
was the
communists.
only Russian in the Communist Party.
What? Wow.
Yes, all the others were ethnic Jews.
Neat.
Trotsky's real name is Leon Bronstein.
I
Leon
knew that, but I
Bronstein.
did not make the connection. What wave are we on, Private Number 1?
We are on wave 23, and we are halfway through it. Keep shooting.
With 4 Lee Enfields, this is actually a turkey shoot.
This is really, really bad. Like, oh my god, now I understand why the Germans thought they were being shot by machine guns. This is absolutely hilarious.
At some point in the next 2 hours, I will need to go have dinner. I'm saying that because we have already been here an hour and a half.
After I get off, I will be making a batch of cheesy eggs and then making egg sandwiches. I always love having dinner at 2 a.m.
I will be making homemade burgers.
That is amazing. I wish I could fly over there and have some with you. But then again,
They
we'd probably
would-
just end up shooting guns.
It would be very cold by the time you got here, since when I went to Texas, it was a freaking 17-hour flight.
Oh my god, wow.
It was the type of
That
flight
German quick
that I
stuff, mate.
ended up slowly losing the will to live after a while.
Jesus Christ, jet lag.
And
Did you
then
want,
I had another 3-hour flight after that to go to Georgia.
Okay, next time you're in the United States, tell me. I will take vacation to come see you. I want to see you just look so dead.
Yeah, I've ordered artillery.
Hold your ground, lad.
See, a friend of
We
mine
hold the same
who used to
positions
go to
again.
high school with me in New Zealand, who's actually a natural-born American, got out
Oh,
of the
she was?
army. He was. Got out of the army, and he was going to have his wedding. So I went over to America for a week for that. I wish I could have stayed longer, but
Why do you look Arab?
I only got... Private Number 1 is very strange.
Number
But
one
I
is the
only-
mixed mud.
You look like you're badly cosplaying Arabs.
Like
Well,
the
you're wearing a scarf, so fuck you.
Does anyone remember the Arab costume that the actor had in Team America? Like
Oh, the fucking head thing.
the really bad Arab blackface.
It was like a towel around his fucking head.
Yeah. And he went Durka Durka Durka.
Durka, Durka, Durka. Lock!
That was a funny movie.
Yes. Candy, 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 candy. Okay, I'm done with this song now.
Good.
Next song.
How about you listen to
I shall now listen to Colorful Waves by Sophia.
Why not listen to Sabaton?
Because I listen to enough exploding artillery as it is.
You disappoint me.
Why not listen to debauchery?
I could put on some streams of Slanesh. Do they actually have that? I'll look that up in a moment.
Fire on these coordinates.
No, I mean the band debauchery.
That's a thing? They sound like great,
Yes.
upstanding men of society. I got a headshot at
They have
92
many
meters.
Warhammer themed songs,
Oh, you're right in my
specifically about
way.
Khorne and the Iron Warriors.
Do they have any of Slanesh?
No, that would be the band Gwar, which are just a noise marine
And
band.
I am really sad, for I like my noise.
Artillery!
They are a death metal band.
Good. Much noise. German next to you, Kiwi!
Thank
Got
you. I thought he was the other human person.
The artillery is directly upon you!
I need to have a word with whatever fucking idiots in charge of our artillery direction center.
Yeah, because that was not near the enemies at all. Will it involve knives or guns?
It will involve a spoon in their eyes.
A spoon. I enjoy this.
It
What
will be
makes
interesting to
these-
note how many rounds of ammunition we have all fired. The only one who can
Well,
actually
I can tell
us...
you actually.
Reloading.
Okay, Kiwi, you have fired 724 rounds. I have fired 976 rounds. Athel has fired 772 rounds, and the other person has fired 174.
they
In
need-
total, we have fired a total of 3,576 rounds altogether.
Good.
By the way, math, bitch, get used to it.
Math is overrated. I do not need
This
to
is
do,
what-
to do math in my job. That's one of the reasons I like it.
I was an A+ in science, so I had to learn math in order to pass science.
I
I'm Jewish, so I was always good at math.
Good for you.
I got high school level math, but then after that I'm kind of like, why do I need to do university level math? That's stupid.
Exactly. Addition and subtraction is all you really need for modern life. Multiplication
You
is
have never had to
optional.
solve for X.
What?
I'm not giving this.
I have been awarded artillery for the first time in fucking 8 waves!
Reloading. Cover me.
That was probably because I was missing a few shots of my rifle. Where is that person
Why
going?
did he do that? I guess he doesn't want to play anymore.
Okay then.
We didn't need your gun anyway, bye. Can I type in chat? Is there a way to do that?
He's right there.
Yeah, there's a slash.
Oh.
Throwing grenade. The enemy is attacking.
Oh, he's gone.
Was he trying to run into his own group? Oh, that's you. I could not see the name because it blended in with the sky. He responded.
What'd he say?
Lol, you talking to me?
Yes.
I have returned. I had to go let the cat out.
Good. We require your assistance for 2 infields. It's not enough.
Ah, you hot bastard.
The gas is taking its time getting here.
The gas is now finally here.
Thank God.
Kill you.
Cover me. I am reloading.
Same. Oh shit, are we all reloading at the same time?
No, one of us is firing. This is good.
Thank God. Oh, he left. Good. So all he said was the person who ethic ball onto the fields.
What is that? What did he say?
I don't know what he was saying. I really don't understand.
Was he French?
Most
Yeah.
probably.
This explains a lot.
He ran just like the coward he is. That German turned around as I fired.
Yeah, he realized there were 3 people in a firing line.
I think he realized he was screwed, but charged anyway, and then cowered it out. Didn't save him though, because he died.
Trying to kill them before they die to the gas. It's really sad.
It caused me to miss as he turned around and walked away.
Level 40 now. You're in my bed. Oh, I just about to fall in love.
You are level 40 already. That is surprising.
Well, we played this pretty often. Because, you know, we finally found 2 games now that, you know, we can actually all 3 play together, which is really nice. By the way, how much do you have to lead your target, Athel?
Huh?
How much do you have to lead your target to hit them? Because I have to lead like a full inch.
It, varies.
Yeah. I'm happy that I have a consistent lag. But it usually helps me out a lot because the Germans can't hit me. How are we doing for ammo? Because I'm on 40 rounds.
I do not quite... Oh. I'm pretty...
Reloading.
Sure I ran out.
Reloading.
I've just grabbed more.
Oh god, Athel's being shot and I'm reloading still. I'm loaded.
I am reloading now.
Come
I'm
on,
trying to
gas.
hold them off.
My gas is like 5 seconds away from recharging.
I'm tossing nades. I'm tossing nades.
Hey,
I died! The nade fell right next to me. I'm sorry.
I was killed.
Oh god, no! Athel, get down! Athel, get down!
Poison that gas. Kill them.
It's almost over. The wave's almost over. Call in the artillery. You just ran over it.
He doesn't have it.
Oh god, he's getting charged by a shovel! Oh no!
I was charged by a Krieg.
What wave was that?
25.
We were 5 off personal best.
Hey, look, we have a Mark 5 tank! Hooray!
Not that we can use it.
Oh, damn. Fuck, dude. This trench sucks. It's literally just one hole.
Hey, we've got
There is a
something
dead
else now.
horse, and I'm sad now.
Aw. We shall call it Fluffy.
Hands on the way.
His name is
Here they
Persian Knife.
come!
They come. I see them.
Turn off that music. I shall now listen to, Baba Yet Yetsuye by Tim Tom.
You're not going to listen to Gura cover songs?
Huh? Oh, I'm just going through my list that's in my personal Discord.
Oh. The Shark Lolly you enjoy so much, Gura, sings a lot of songs she makes covers for.
Gura sings?
Yeah, including Sabaton
I just look at porn of her.
The Sabaton song covers are quite amusing. Hearing the squeaky
Her
voice.
trying to sing that voice, Jesus.
That
Wow! Why is it hitting right on top of us and not them? Fuck you, game!
It's registering them as being closer than they are.
There we go.
I still do not have access to my gas yet.
And there's a lot of Germans.
I like the fact that some of the times we fire our rifles at the exact same time, so it makes it very musical.
And hit the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit the same person. We just deliberately hated that one the most.
I aim for the largest concentration, so I never miss.
Yeah, same. Incoming, reloading. We have the guy in the squad, and he's got the fucking bayonet pistol again. You know, I always thought the bayonet pistol was a fucking joke. I never believed anyone actually had that.
No, it really existed, but it was a joke.
I don't... It was a joke. Okay, but it did exist.
I would prefer a gun axe.
Finally got it. The gun axe, yeah. I've seen those. Those things are awesome. I will hit fire you.
They're faster, gas. Good. Now they're clutching their throats and dying.
Finally. Goddamn.
If you move to this side of the track, you're out of bounds.
Yeah.
If I move any further forward on this tank, I'm out of bounds.
Still, you German fuck.
Ow! There was someone at the base of the tank. How did we not see them?
He is dead.
Good work, Private Number 2.
Gas mask Germans!
Most of them are still stupid. I wonder if the person who just joined will get the awards for getting to wave 25, or if it won't count. Because that would be an effective way to cheese it for them.
Me and my cousin did that on a game called Killing Floor 2.
I have been awarded artillery for my bravery.
Congratulations.
Anyone know where the
It
nearest
sucks when
ammo
I
clip
fire
is?
at someone and then they
What's
choke
the
on
thing they
gas.
say? I'm in the mood by Glenn Miller. That's an old one.
You are always in the mood. That is one of
Yes.
your weird quirks.
I will not deny
Play
this.
We Fight Mid-Sequel.
Where's an ammo crate?
Right here.
You should play We Fight Mid-Seagull. It is a German-American Civil War song.
That was awesome. Well, if you could, you know, if you would ever install a bot that played music in the fucking goddamn server,
I
you'd
am
be able to
not
listen to it.
technically advanced to know how to do that.
Is it just in the settings?
I do not
Ah!
know. He screams as he dies.
The artillery
The crackle
killed me.
on that.
Did I not look? Aethel? For me, you just rapid fired 4 shells in like 3 seconds, dude.
I am just that amazing.
I think the record for 10 rounds is like 6.7 seconds or something fucking insane like that.
What, in the Lee Enfield?
Yeah, from a Lee Enfield.
Damn!
It's something fucking ludicrous like that. It's...
Yeah, it's literally, that is exactly what Aethel is doing. Like he'll just aim in one spot and then he'll quick scope in every direction and fire like 6 shots off.
I have had a stroke.
No, you were so good.
No, he stroked! Hold on, you are 3/4 of the wave. Oh no. It's not good.
These people are not dying fast enough for the poison gas.
You know what I love? I love when it finally lags me out. It plays for a second and then it lags out. So it's like, oh, did it actually work? No, it did not. Why do I hear nothing but static?
Yeah, that's the same here. I do not know.
Oh my god.
Is it Dempsey?
I have been reduced to eating out of a bag of tuna.
Why?
Because I'm hungry. I don't have the time to make anything. I use most of these to make egg salad. But I have none made at the moment.
Wait, are you dead, Private Number 1?
Yeah, I told you I got killed in the beginning by artillery. Why do you think I screamed?
And now we're down at the infield as well.
Yeah.
I wish
All
I
you
could
have-
take a machine gun and fulfill my true calling as a heavy support.
I wish my poison gas would be recharged.
Our guy's about to die if you don't save him.
I'm trying.
I
Oh,
like
God. Kiwi's
the
dead now.
bayonet revolver. It's dumb, but it's amazing.
What's it called?
No, I love the bayonet revolver.
Oh, you're watching
It's
it right
so
now?
dumb, but I love it so much.
My rifle jammed. Holy crap.
No.
That is actually a
You
thing
know, I
that
have not
happens
had
in
a
this, by the
rifle
way.
jam this entire time.
This is horrible.
I am level 8 now. The guy we
Congrats.
joined is level 1.
Y'all have almost done it. A couple more kills and y'all win.
I
Apparently our
applaud.
squad level is 45.
Good. I applaud this man with the wibbly. Someone should tell him that.
Yeah.
I cannot because I do not have a HUD and I actually don't know what the button is.
It's
MC,
infinite.
you know this.
Hold your ground, lad.
Disgusting.
Who? Private Number 1.
Disgusting.
What is Private Number 1
Disgusting.
doing?
Being disgusting. This is a lot of dead Germans.
The enemy is attacking!
There is a lot of dead Germans in there. Is Private Number 1 and 2 back?
Ah, I am back. Ah. Oh no! What happened? What the fuck? What happened? I got kicked. What happened?
You were probably dropped for being idle.
Are you fucking kidding me? All I did was get up to go throw away the bag.
Either that
Yeah.
or you glitched out.
Did you lag out of the game?
I don't think so, but dude, all the kills I had are gone.
Good. You do not deserve them.
I was approaching 1,000.
Guess what? That means I am the highest ranking, most kills in this squad.
Whoa! Connecting the server, attempt 2. If this problem persists, fire alarm antivirus is blocking the connection. The fuck? You will let me join game.
Cowards will be shot.
Game. Long way to take the road. Reconnect.
I actually think poison gas is probably better than regular artillery for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Forward, boys! That's another one there.
Because they just run straight through it.
Yeah.
I think I have rejoined. Yes, I have rejoined.
Cover me, will you?
What type of weapons do you get aside from your
Oh
infield?
wow, King! I think he just took the class because I lost connection. So
Oh, you are now stuck in the Raider class
yeah.
with pistols.
No, he's still the raider apparently.
Oh,
He just has a Lee Enfield now. Okay.
because he probably realized that a rifle is probably better than a pistol.
Don't be shot. Ah, you unbastard! What bloody hell do you think?
I have the sawed off Lee Enfield now. I will be I will use this for nice.
Now, there is
Power.
actually sights on that thing, and it is actually quite accurate.
Oh, on the short web or the short
Greenfield,
field.
if you know where the sights are.
Okay. Oh.
Look on the top guard where the sights should be. Look for a groove or an indentation.
Ah, okay, okay.
That is the sight.
Nice. This is the most endearing thing I'm watching. Like, stop running and shoot the guys that are standing on top of the tank, you fucking imbeciles.
No, don't do that. Because then we would die.
I am underneath the tank.
See, he's playing the...
He literally is underneath the front of the tank.
He's playing the master level strategy.
I want an automatic weapon so badly right now.
Back to underneath the tank. Is it possible to go prone?
Yes, you must hold control all the way down.
Yep, I see the groove.
Funny.
Yep, okay.
I will see if I can crawl underneath the tank now.
Oh,
I have returned from the dead.
Congratulations.
I am now
Where
a
is the
brand new
radio
recruit.
to call in?
Oh,
I am now as far
in
underneath
the
the tank
middle.
as I can possibly be.
Wait, the fuck?
Nice.
Where is the... The radio is not on the map. I don't think there's a radio here. What the
There-
fuck?
There will be, but it will be somewhere weird.
Right here? Oh, that's ammo. Alright, I don't see it, large. Yeah, it's... Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Here's the box right here. It's literally behind the fucking tank that we were all sitting on top. Chlorine gas. And we're supposed to defend all the way to the right in the chlorine gas. Shit. They are coming into the chlorine gas!
Where are they? The right flank.
Yes! Oh god, I'm being shot to death! Oh god. They're in the trench! I threw my eggs to get a lot of them, but they all have gas masks on. What is this heresy? They literally all have gas masks on. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh, I have a clip! Nice!
You reload the full magazine.
This is amazing. And now I don't have to worry about... Dude, they all have gas masks and they are in the trench. Help.
I called an artillery.
Yeah, it's not helping.
In the ancient wisdoms of the great prophet Sun Tzu, get good.
Wow.
What wave are we on, by the way?
Wave 28, and we're halfway through it. I'm reloading again. Oh my god. Yeah, I can get used to this solve off. This thing is fucking amazing.
Oh, the other one left.
Yes, he had enough.
I thought he was honorable. He is not.
He is a Frenchman.
Everyone
Keep firing.
is
Imagine
He
now-
is
those
clearly a
guys on
French
there.
Canadian.
That is
French
even
Canadian,
worse.
the worst type of Canadians.
The Canadians are the type of people that would name one of their provinces Newfoundland.
Not much
Newfoundland,
creativity.
really?
Yes, there is a Canadian province named Newfoundland.
There is
house.
also a river in New Zealand called the Blue River. What kind of
And
genius
the Blue
came up?
River.
What kind of genius came up with that one?
A genius. I have been awarded artillery because of tiny ass EM field. I will now go grab ammo and 4 more grenade eggs.
You have 53 kills.
Yay.
I have
That's good.
881.
Ta-da.
On mine it says you have 879.
Apparently our points have all reset, by the way. We're apparently all at thousands again.
I'm at
Yes, it happened when we went to
13,000.
the new map.
For some reason
You're
it
at
says
what?
you're still at... It says Dempsey's at 17,000, Ape is at 11, and I'm at 14. That makes
What?
no
Did it say my original
sense.
kills?
No.
It's all the way on the left now. All the way on the left.
I will resume the position underneath the tank.
Got it. I will go and hold all the way at the left spot then.
Yay, safety.
This is not going to end well for me. I just realized, like, I cannot see the enemy before they come over the fucking...
That's why most of us were hanging out on the tank.
Why am I not hitting any of them?
That is something you need to ask yourself.
Forward, boys! You unbastard!
No banana. No banana. Ow. Ah! Fuck you! Fucking German literally rounded the tank and was like, I shoot you now.
Forward, boys!
Somehow there was something incredibly
Incredibly
satisfying
infuriating.
about fighting with this rifle.
Yeah, this is therapeutic.
Although I am noticing the game is starting to break a little bit. It's
From the
not
amount of bodies.
It's not quite registering my reloads, and it took me 4 presses of the button to get the poison gas on screen.
Reloading!
The game is dying for some reason.
I don't think
Hold
we
on.
were supposed to last this long.
We're on wave 29.
Well, you said they would start bringing in fucking heavy guys, right, with flamethrowers.
MP18s and stuff, yeah.
I can't wait for that. It's gonna be so fun.
You know, it's great when like 4 people line up in a row and you can shoot them all at once.
Yeah, dude, I love the shoot for multiple people thing.
Oh, there's a lot of people dying in the gas. I'm watching them just reach the same spot and then die.
Why can't I hit you? Thank you.
I'm watching my kills go up from 916 to 17 to 19 to 20 as they all die in the gas. They're now wearing gas masks. They have learned superior German engineering.
Superior German is very.
It is Deutsche Qualität.
This thing has no muzzle velocity, which is bullshit.
What?
Fucking little thing, like, even though I'm leading the target.
The sawn
doesn't
off.
hit.
It's a Lee Enfield that's had the barrel sawn off to minimum. Of course it doesn't have any muzzle velocity.
It's still a big bullet with a lot of powder behind it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the time to build up speed before it goes out the barrel.
Oh, okay.
It's sad that
9
most of
millimeter.
the 303s in New Zealand were converted into sawn-offs for hunting.
Oh, wow. Alright, so we
why-
have made it to
that's why-
wave 30.
That's why fully wooded Lee Enfields cost like $2,000 because they're quite rare.
Nice.
I got mine for $550.
Yeah, you chose to show in your first video a fucking Springfield.
Because
Oh, artillery! No!
Dempsey's dead again.
Drag. That's because my 303 was in my dad's safe, not mine. So I couldn't actually bring it out.
Oh, y'all are down one infield because fucking artillery. A plague, damn it!
I only have one gun at the moment because I inherited it.
What is it?
It is some form of 22 hunting rifle.
Ah, that is the natural classic. There are two types of rifles that every hunter in New Zealand will own or will have owned. A 303 Lee Enfield or a 22.
22s are fun.
22s are great for just clinking targets in the back garden.
Yep. Great starter gun for your kids as well.
Since I live in the suburbs, it's not really, I'm not allowed to clink it in the garden. But it's good for taking me up to the range.
I shall now read a fan fiction between
No.
Kruber and Carillion from what's it called? From
Vermintide.
yes, Vermintide. Will you? I shall read the first chapter to you guys while you are listening to
No.
this show.
No.
Here we go.
Kill him.
I'm already dead. I will not listen to you. Chapter 1.
Exits the call.
That is the wise strategy.
Carillion tapped her fingers against the wood of her bow in anticipation. Lorna, are you chanting some evil spell upon me?
No, I'm singing in gibberish.
I don't like my fan fiction. This thing has 20 chapters too. It actually has a whole bunch of story. In fact, you don't even get Smut until chapter 18, which is like fucking 70,000 words between you and Smut.
Go into Literotica if you want Smut.
I don't want it. I want story. I want substance with my Smut.
So you're one of the people that like to watch the video before that.
I like the build-up. Yes.
I do not think we should call in artillery yet. I think we've got this covered. What do you say?
It's literally about to be over. Don't waste the artillery. Like, what else are there role-wise? What's the other role? The trench raider? Yeah. You can either have the Emile or the bayonet. And I shall have the bayonet. Alright. I now have the
1,000
bayonet,
kills.
Webley.
I have
Wave
1,000
31.
Germans are dead by my hand.
I wonder how far we'd get if we had actually better weaponry.
I mean,
But then again, though,
Lee Enfield.
the Lee Enfields are just broke. You guys get more ammo for your fucking thing than my revolver. What makes me sad. You get like 100 rounds. I only get 86 or
You
78.
have a revolver.
Yeah, and the bullets are way smaller.
This man has a broken neck.
Yeah, I can see that.
Either that or he froze while doing a jig.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit! Incoming. Ball I hit. Or I killed someone from that distance. Funny. Are you? So you hate the fact that there's a dead horse, yet you will use the dead horse as a brace
Yes.
to the fire.
Yes.
Okay.
We can always use the horse as meat as well.
Prepare the meat
I thought it was
cleavers.
a tree. Oh wait, I can't go to that tree. Apparently it is against the walls. Ow. Who the fuck is shooting at me? I'm hiding behind a tree. Leave me alone.
This is going to be a nightmare to upload. This is going to be a fucking 3-hour video.
You should cut it into 3 parts then.
But that requires significantly more effort than I'm willing to expend.
See, I have no editing fucking software, so I literally just
Boys!
I fucking bulk upload.
See, I have editing software, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, I wish I had it. I would actually do something.
I just use Movie Maker.
Is it free?
Yeah, well, there's a free version and a real version. Free version,
And
you
what's-
cannot save projects, so you have to sit there in one sitting and make the file.
Oh, you can't save your settings, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much is the full version?
I think it cost me 20 bucks New Zealand.
There's some coming to the left. I'll take care of them. Oh my god. No! The German got me because I fucking ran out of bullets. He's on your left, Dave.
He's dead.
There you go. Well, the wave's almost over again. What other fucking shit is there for these fucking guys?
It's almost over. There's still more of them coming.
Yeah, it's almost over. Like, literally, you guys... Oh my god, that's a lot. Those are the last ones, dude. That is the last push. Good luck. Eighth is about to die.
I would help him, but I'm being flanked.
They're using the horse's cover. No. And they're screaming
I'm out
nonstop.
of ammo. You must get the last one.
Oh wow, y'all did it. Congrats.
Here they come.
What wave is this?
Wave 32.
Look at all the ones that I killed
What the bloody
while they ran straight to me.
That's an impressive pile, but the pile over there is more impressive.
Yes. But considering I was using a horse as cover.
The
Hey, that's
magical
some
horse.
thick meat.
Oh, now Private Number 1 wants to sodomize horses.
I shall protect this horse corpse. I will not protect this horse corpse.
Yeah, because gas incoming. Like, man, they love to put the gas on the area that we have to be in. Jesus.
I mean, tactics?
No, it's unsportsmanlike. They're supposed to be gentlemen in war.
What war are you fighting?
I have
A
an
war.
achievement.
What is the achievement?
Foreman 1.
That is for 500 dead enemies.
Congratulations.
I'm reloading.
Oh my god, it's so hard to hit things.
Incoming!
Oh, they're beside us. He's got
That's
shot.
why I called an artillery.
Got him. Also, watch the trench then.
We need artillery support over here. Forward, boys!
I wish we could use the tank and machine guns on this tank.
Yeah, that would be so fun. I wish I had, you know, the fucking anti-tank rifle. That's what I want. I want to use that. I want to shoot a drum with an anti-tank rifle.
That's only in squad deathmatch, which is PvP mode.
Yeah. The German behind you.
There is another German flanking to your left.
I see him. I got it. There we go.
The Germans are getting crafty. They're flanking around the tank and around the gas.
Oh. And kind of scary, actually. Sorry to use text.
Coward
Not one
fools,
step back. Shut up. We're past halfway.
I'm starting to run out of ammo and have to refill every half wave.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, dude.
Not one step back.
The poison gas is very much a godsend. Thank you, Crimes Against the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
We should have
Geneva
thrown that
Convention,
thing
more
out.
like Geneva Suggestion.
Yes, we should have thrown that stupid thing out ages ago.
Can you imagine the
gas is
wars
now
we could have
phasing.
had, man? Like, if we didn't have the new connection, we could have had giant fucking super dreadnoughts or something. Oh my god. Like, I especially hate the treaties that say, like, you can't make something above this weight. That shit pisses me off.
All go round.
The only treaty we should have is against nuclear.
Hooray! Lay wave 33! That I can agree upon.
Because then there will be no one left alive to enjoy the war.
Yes. I still think
I shall
we should
use my
nuke
forces to
France.
Yes, nuke France. Fuck nuking, to hell with nuking Mars. We must nuke France.
Who suggests that we should nuke Mars?
Elon Musk.
Is it just for the hell of it?
Yes.
Isn't it to
That
set up
sounds better.
weather cycles so they can make Mars habitable? That's the
Yeah,
theory.
something like that, but it wouldn't matter. Because you need literally to nuke Mars for 10 straight years, and you would have to send the... we don't have enough resources to make enough nukes to do it.
What you're saying is we need to become Krieg.
Yeah, quite literally. You'd need to turn Mars into Krieg.
No, I mean Krieg literally spent the rest of their ammo one time just to get just so that when they filed their reports they could get more ammo.
That was amazing.
There's a German in amongst the trenches. They are attacking on the right flank.
Die, you unborn
Got it. Heading over there.
I died.
Oh shit, Kiwi's down.
There
I have
goes
to
the
reload.
gas and the artillery.
This is not good. This is not good. We're not even halfway through the wave yet. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're going to die.
Keep firing.
I had to reload.
You're figuring out the sawn off. Good job. Meanwhile, Private Number 1 keeps killing. Private Number 2 is actually accurate. I notice you aim at Private Number 2, Private Number 1, Private Number 2. God, you can tell we're doing this for 2 hours.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know how we actually decided to do this without just deciding to run into no man's land and end it.
I was curious to see
Wish
how
I
far we
could
would
run
go.
into no man's land and take the fight to the enemy. I hate sitting still.
So,
I thought you. Oh, I guess
They are
Iron
literally all
Warriors
dying
attack
by the
and
gas.
defense.
they are literally all dying.
Iron
Even in
Warriors are
death, I
the
still
offensive.
serve.
Imperial Fists are the defensive.
Even in death, the sergeant still serves. They just keep dying.
I'm reloading.
I have to
By the
reload.
way, did you? Who
Hey.
posted that clip of the Asian movie scene in
I did.
in the chat? That was amazing. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. They oh fuck. Hey, hey! I'm throwing eggs.
I
I'm
have
throwing
serious
eggs.
concerns without poison gas or
I'm
artillery.
throwing eggs.
Maybe if you
eggs.
keep spamming those grenades, you might do it.
I only had 4. Oh shit.
Another one down. Not walking back from that.
Oh god. Oh god. It's over. It's over.
Again, I
Kiwi
was
got the
given
fucking
artillery support for being dead. Actually,
oh
I'm
god.
pretty sure it's my poison gas that got the artillery for reward.
We're on wave 34 now.
What the bloody hell do you think was?
Yep. Jesus.
Is this just
unbelievable.
endless?
Yes, it is. The
Until you
Canadians are
lose
kind of
4
broke.
waves. So there's one
Oh,
last
yeah.
more line of trenches behind this one.
We still have 2 more, actually. We've
Oh.
only lost 1 trench. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Eyes up! Enemy incoming!
Oh shit! Artillery's on the left. Get away from there.
Cowards will be shot!
I am iron within, I stand still.
I am Imperial.
It's literally right next to you.
I don't care.
I salute
Neither
you.
do I. And you figured out that we are now at the stage where we wish to die.
Oh, God. This is what has
Wait.
become of us. Kiwi is at 1,220 kills. He just wishes for death. He's like Dante at this point. He just wants it to be over. I've lived for too long. I've fought for too long. I don't want to live no more.
Wait, if you are a son of Dorn and I am Perturabo, does that mean that they are the Tyranids?
Yes.
They are the Tyranids, yes!
Congratulations, I have just unlocked level 100. I am now
Congrats.
max level. I am the highest rank you can be.
Congratulations. You can now go home to Tipperary.
If they wanted to make this more difficult, they'd have mid-wave enemy artillery or mid-wave flamethrowers or something.
Or not have everyone run in a straight line?
Yes, this is very easy to
German.
kill.
I really
Or,
like
you
this
know.
solo.
Have some stand over there and shoot?
I'm just watching them die in the gas. I'm
Gotta
even
go Sky
shooting the
Commissar.
limbs.
Stop telling me to fucking go back, that I'll be killed. Fucking leave me alone.
The
Watch
Magical
you.
Sky Commissar wishes for him to do your own thing. In fact, in the name of the Magical Sky Commissar, charge, beat them to death.
No,
Do it.
I don't wanna. I'm actually going deaf at this point. It's so fucking loud, this gun.
I've taken off one
Ow.
of my headphones.
Ow!
I saw him
No.
coming.
Ah! He died. In the trench! In the trench!
Can I be honest? I saw him coming and I knew he was going to do that, but I did not tell you.
Wow, thanks, man.
I'm wishing to die.
I require ammo.
Private, number 2. Should we charge with a bayonet charge and glorious death?
I do not have a bayonet.
Y'all
Beat
know
them
you
to
have to
death and
die
glorious
when
death.
I'm dead, otherwise y'all know I win.
No.
Yes.
Take opposition!
Oh god.
Get ready, boys. Here they come!
Oh yeah, that's right. Last fucking. Finally, we can make it to wave 35 now.
Is this the second to last trench line?
Can we
This
just
is the
charge
last
at the
trench
enemy?
line.
The
This
last
literally
trench line?
is the last trench line. Yeah.
Good.
I have a Webley revolver and a bayonet. Nothing shall stop me this day.
Can we charge into the enemy instead of waiting
No.
for them to come to us?
No.
I would prefer to charge like the world leader I am.
Let us make it to level 35, and then sure.
Where is the artillery coming for?
All the way in the middle of the trench.
Where are we
It's on
standing?
the right. We
My
are
bones
standing in the
need
middle.
for melee combat. I wish to hit them.
I wish for them to die in the
Here
poison
they
gas
come!
like the Death Guard. Then I shall shoot them and then charge.
Sadly, I cannot turn the rifle around and use it as a club.
Nice shooting.
You can use it as a melee weapon. You just
Yes,
hit the melee
man.
button.
Keep firing. You are fighting very well.
All I have is this weapon.
Press F.
Yes, but that is not using it as a club. That is using it as a hit.
It's hitting people with it. That's kind of a club.
Yes, but I mean actually gripping it by the barrel and hitting people.
They are inside the trench. They are inside the trench.
Good, they can have it.
Now, we use our powers of thrusting knives into their bodies. Ah! 2 died under my bayonet. Stab.
There are
Stab.
many of them. There
I
are many.
stabbed 10 people before I was killed.
Oh god, no. Don't shoot me, I'm fucking... Fucker. Baka!
Into close
Baka!
combat, Private number 2. I am dead.
They are upon you!
I killed him. I got an
Good.
achievement called Worth It.
Killing
Yeah,
someone
that's what I
after you
got too.
died.
Filthy German scum! You killed my friends! Given that they wanted to die! They're about to capture the fucking thing. God
That was
damn
about
it!
20 minutes ago.
I hate everything! Ah!
Hooray, I can have dinner. We could have gone to wave 40 if I played that seriously, but I was not going to.
Pull back. We get
I want to die. Apparently I got 2,000